Hi, I'm Jackie Lohman. Most people refer to me as Dr. J. I teach communication at University of Maine at Presque Isle. I advise a lot of different clubs, and I'm also the founder and president of Beyond Limits, Awaken Your Potential, which is an organization all about the possibilities that everyone is amazing. This is my alert older girl. This is Saint Lohman. Here's my service dog, and I've had Saint for more than 9 years. She came to me as a very young girl who had been retrained, and then running around pulling the wires and everything is Dusty Lohman, who is 2, a little more than 2, and she is my new service dog. I live just with my service dogs, and so without a dog, I would need a person to come and take care of me. They help me with very basic things, picking things up off the floor if I drop them, opening and closing doors. I've taught Saint through the years. She helps me get dressed and undressed. She helps me get in and out of bed. She gives me support when I use the bathroom. Without a service dog, I would need a person to come in and do all of those things. And so having a service dog is a lot of independence because they're always with you and they enjoy doing it. For me, it's much better than being dependent on people coming because of weather and all these different things. When you have a service dog already and your dog doesn't suddenly die, so your dog is aging, you're aware that you need another service dog. And it's always challenging to figure out, I believe it's challenging for people, when do you apply? Because it takes a couple of years usually to go through the process of applying, getting approved, and then they're training the dog and customizing the dog for your needs. As Saint was getting to be, as she was approaching 9, when she was like 8 and a half, I started the process of applying because I knew that Saint, it would be harder and harder for her to do some of the physical things. And so I applied to a place. I was accepted. I applied to 3 places. I was accepted by all of them. The organization I went with was called ACTS, Assistance Canine Training Services in North Conway, New Hampshire. And they approved us, and then they were trying to figure out the best dog, and all of the dogs they train don't make it as service dogs, and so we didn't know, and we got a call this summer in June that we had a match. I've had Saint for more than 9 years, and so when I got Saint, there was a process of her. They come and they're full service dogs. They know how to do these things, but they don't know how to do them for you and your environment. Now with Dusty, everything takes much longer than it did right before I got Dusty, because I've had Saint for so long, I don't have to say every single thing to Saint. Saint kind of knows. It's like, oh, this is part of our routine. We're gonna, of course we need to tug open the door to go outside to do our thing. And Dusty is different from Saint at this point, because Saint knows I have to hit that button to make the door open. Dusty will jump on the door, like here with the automatic doors. She'll jump on the door, which is logical, but she's not heavy enough to open the door. There are times that you just think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna let Saint do this because this is taking so long. But I very seldom give in to that because she's got to learn. And she's gotten, she's learning much more as we go along. She's very smart, but it takes a long time.